Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Call of the Wild. Harrison Ford, from everything, from Richard Kimmel, The Fugitive, might be dating myself, of course Han Solo from Star Wars, might even be dating myself, whatever, you know who he is. And he's in a movie about a sled dog who's fighting for survival in the Yukon. I don't know, it's a Disney movie, only 6.8 on IMDb, could be really good. Could be really bad. I don't know. Could be a lot of fun. Let me get into it, find out what it's really about, give you a better idea, and then ultimately let you know what I think. So, stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody. We're at the credits of The Call of the Wild, and I have to say, I really enjoyed it. Sorry, no check-ins. And probably why, normally I use my check-ins to tell you a little bit more about the plot, but it was an ever-evolving plot. It's all about this dog, Buck, right? And right from the beginning, it starts off, he's a house dog. And then it evolves into like his entire journey to be called into the wild. And, I would say 50 minutes to an hour. Harrison Ford is in the beginning, but it doesn't really pull in Harrison Ford into about the 50-minute, 60-minute mark. And then that story develops even further. He's got multiple stories and what he's gone through as a dog. I'm assuming this takes place in the 1849s, the Gold Rush, right? Or is that 1840? Whenever the Gold Rush was. Whenever the Gold Rush. I'm not even going to correct that. Whenever the Gold Rush was. It's the 49ers, right? Anyway, really good film. At the beginning, I was thinking about going up and getting my kids, waking them up, bringing them down here and watching this film because it's definitely a kid-based film. I think it's Disney, whatever, maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know anything right now. But I could tell you it's definitely for kids. Now, what I will caution you is that it's sad. It is like a somewhat depressing film. Not so much in the end. But even in the beginning, with the things that happen to this poor dog and what he goes through and stuff like that, it kind of gets sad. So funny because I was watching Onward with my daughter this morning and she got a little sad on that. So I was like, I'm not waking anybody up. So there's my yield to you is great story, but a little bit sad. Now sometimes the dog. I don't know how else they would do it, but this dog does seem fake. Sometimes it feels real. So I'm sure they did some CGI stuff there. But other than that, I love the story. For an hour and 39-minute film, really in depth, I think. There's a lot to it. I guess, with the dog it's a lot easier. You don't have any lines or anything like that, so... It's all about his journey, and they did a great job of telling that story. I don't understand why it's under a 7 on IMDb. Definitely over a 7 for me. I have no reason for it not to be an 8, except for the depressing side of it. And and the villain, I think. And at the end, the villain was just I get it. It's you need that in this story. But it was just like a haphazard villain kind of thing. It's like, oh yeah, and that guy. And the things that he does. And you'll know what I mean when you watch it. I recommend this to you. I recommend you watch it with your kids as long as, they're not going to get too emotional. Especially early on. Because it's all early. And some late, of course. But really in the beginning, I think it's a little heavier. But then it becomes a really good film. It's a really good film throughout. But it's a little bit more uplifting after the first 30-40 minutes. There you go. That's what I got for you. Hopefully that helps. Check it out. It's also hard to see Harrison Ford, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones, Han Solo, Richard Kimmel, getting it now, picking it up, but at this age, Alright, that's it. That's all I got for you. If you check it out, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your comments. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up button, and continue to tune in to Kimmel's Irish Pub.